Asher's Baking Company has been vindicated in a landmark ruling at the Supreme Court over the so-called gay cake case. The bakery went before the Supreme Court in May in a bid to overturn a 2015 judgment that it had broken discrimination laws when it declined an order from gay rights activist Gareth Lee for a cake with the campaign message "Support Gay Marriage." This week, 5 of the UK's most senior judges unanimously agreed that Asher's had not discriminated against Mr. Lee on the grounds of sexual orientation, religious belief or political opinion. They said that equality law does not and should not compel people to say something with which they profoundly disagree. After the successful ruling, Asher's general manager Daniel MacArthur expressed his delight to the media gathered outside the court.
Well, I want to start by thanking God. He has been with us during the challenges of the last 4 years, and through the Bible and the support of Christians, He has comforted us and sustained us. He is our rock, and all His ways are just. We're delighted and relieved at today's ruling. We always knew we hadn't done anything wrong in turning down this order. After more than 4 years, the Supreme Court has now recognised that, and we're very grateful. Grateful to the judges, and especially grateful to God. We're particularly pleased the Supreme Court emphatically accepted what we've said all along. We did not turn down this order because of the person who made it, but because of the message itself. The judges have given a clear signal today. In fact, it couldn't be clearer. Family businesses like ours are free to focus on giving all their customers the best service they can without being forced to promote other people's campaigns. I know a lot of people will be very glad of this ruling today because this ruling protects freedom of speech and freedom of conscience for everyone. On behalf of my family, can I say thank you to everyone who has helped us and supported us and prayed for us through all of this. We want to move on from this now, and I'm sure Mr. Lee does as well. And let me finish by saying he'll always be welcome in any of our shops. Thank you.
In handing down the judgment, Lady Hale said the objection was to being required to promote the message on the cake. The less favourable treatment was afforded to the message, not to the man. The Christian Institute has supported the MacArthur family from the very beginning, and the Institute's Deputy Director Simon Calvert explained why the outcome was so important.
The United Kingdom has a long and proud tradition of free speech, and today's ruling is a resounding affirmation of that tradition. And it's good news for everyone. No matter who you are or what you believe, this ruling will benefit people like you. Small businesses shouldn't be dragged through the courts to try to force them to promote opinions which are fundamentally at odds with their own. And this ruling protects them against that. The Muslim printer does not have to print cartoons of the Prophet Muhammad. The lesbian who runs her own t-shirt firm does not have to do t-shirts criticising same-sex marriage. And for Christians too, today's ruling is a reminder that their free speech rights are protected as well, and there'll be a lot of rejoicing in churches across the country today.
Please join us in praising God for this wonderful result. For more coverage of the case, go to our dedicated Ashes Hub at christian.org.uk/ashes. In other news, an hour-long BBC Two documentary showcased a Christian charity working to combat poverty in the UK. The Debt Saviours focused on the work of John Kirkby, who founded Christians Against Poverty and followed 3 people helped out of crippling financial situations by the charity this year. A video of a woman who was kicked by an abortion activist for being pro-life has gone viral, being viewed over 5 million times. Marie-Claire Bissonnette confronted the man after seeing him deface signs and clothing with permanent markers, but was kicked when she explained why she opposed abortion. And finally, a GP who gave drastic gender treatments to children as young as 12 has been found guilty of illegally providing healthcare services. Helen Weberly was denied a license to run a private gender clinic, but continued to give treatments to children who were confused about their gender. She will be sentenced next month. Well, that's all for this week. For regular updates and information on all our stories, plus much more, visit our website at christian.org.uk. Until next time, goodbye.